So as we begin this next day of our challenge, today's focus is all about purpose. How do we define and understand our purpose? How do we align more fully with that purpose? And how do we activate that purpose so we can share with the world? And ultimately, like one of the core things that we do within the tribe is to focus on how to actually take that gift that's inside of us, take that unique magic that is you, and share it with the world in a way that you can actually do that for a living and get paid generously for the magic that you have and the magic that you offer. And so we're going to be talking about that today. And then, of course, at noon today, we've got Les Brown in the house. So many of you are like me and you've been inspired by Les, whether it be through his YouTube videos or his audio cassettes or whatever, for like literally over 2 decades. I've been a fan of Les, but he's generously chosen to take some time for us as we're doing this challenge to hop on and inspire us. And that message is specifically focused around how to find your voice, your gift, your message with the world, and how to share it with the world in a powerful way that it makes a difference. So who's excited about that? Who's excited about that? Chime in the chat below. So that's going to be a really beautiful experience. On that one at noon, you can invite anyone that you know, especially anyone that you feel like has a message they want to share with the world. Invite them to join us for that. That's at noon Mountain Time. So we're going to start ourselves off with some soul activation. So just right now, just chime in the chat below. Just check in and see where you started as you began this day. Just notice your natural state when you woke up this morning, as you're stepping on this call, stepping into this day, a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? Good, 5, 6, 7. For me, I don't know. I've been walking around the last 2 days, and I'm in really like crippling pain. And if anyone were to ask me like what happened, I'd be like, oh, I had an accident. What was the accident? I somehow slept on my neck wrong. I know it doesn't sound tragic, but I've got like this shooting pain, like going all the way down from my neck to my spine. Even went to go see a chiropractor yesterday and he did his thing, but it's still like, I woke up this morning, it's like, I don't want to move. But here I am now, choosing to take emotional sovereignty in my life, choosing to make sure that I can show up for you and show up for myself in a positive way. So let's hold the intention for each one of us, wherever we started, that we can just elevate our vibration, that we can step into the healing that we need, that we can step into a sense of freedom and fun and joy. And just let's, in this moment, just choose to step into the best version of us. So let's do this. We're going to go ahead and start with some breathing exercise. Once again, for all of those of you joining, there's a few of you that might be here with us for the first time. Soul activation is the process of aligning with our highest and best self. It's about raising that energy and stepping into a vibration of creation through which we can create the life that we want. This is something that we do every single day. And even after the challenge, for those that choose to be part of this tribe long-term, this is an anchor. This is a way for us to start. And it's a practice. And I want to emphasize the word practice because it doesn't mean that we're ever perfect. You don't need to get to a level 10 for this to work. But holding the intention and reminding ourselves that we have emotional sovereignty, reminding ourselves that we have this radical responsibility for the results in our life, it allows us to step into this practice with intention. And as Allison always says, intention fuels intuition. Intention is our power force to manifest what we want. So right now, I'm going to invite you to chime in the chat below. What is your intention for how you want to show up today? If you could identify a word or a statement, what is your intention for how you want to show up? And identify what that is. In fact, right now, what we're going to do, just because I think there's power in voicing that intention out loud, what we're going to do is I'm going to take all of you off mute on the count of 3, and we're all going to shout out and declare and speak our intention all together so you can feel the full vibration and force of all these people in the tribe. So on the count of 3, go ahead and speak your intention out loud. 1, 2, 3. My intention
Energize.
Hello.
Listening to be an accomplished
Show up with an
and
open heart.
happy individual throughout the day.
helpful and I love it. So just hold that intention in. And right now, as we go through the soul activation process, we're going to do 3 cycles of 30 breaths. The first cycle of 30 breaths, we're just going to focus on getting present, getting out of your head, getting out of the noise of your mind, and practice just being here now. The second cycle of 30 breaths, we're going to focus on gratitude and what it is that you're most grateful for today. What brings you the most joy, if you could step into that. And the third cycle is the vision cycle, which is like really focusing on that which you choose to experience. So right now, just I'm going to invite you in this moment to stand up and to change your state by just standing up, if at all possible. And as you stand up, I'm just going to invite you to just like feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel yourself grounded on the floor. Just feel yourself in this moment, standing tall and strong. And step into your superhero pose. Like, what pose is the embodiment of your level 10 self? What pose makes you feel fantastic, makes you feel courageous, feel strong? And right now, with your feet fully planted, feeling that strength, allow yourself to imagine the strength flowing up from the center of the earth, flowing up through your body, and filling your soul with this deep strength and remembrance of who you are. And in this moment, as you focus on just standing as your level 10 self, feel that power, feel that courage, feel that confidence rising through you now. Now in this moment, we're going to do 30 breaths. As we do these breaths, just allow yourself to imagine that each breath you breathe in, even more light, more strength, more courage, more confidence. And each exhale, you simply release any of the things that do not serve you now. So we're going to practice this together. 30 breaths. Ready? Begin. That's 10. Strong, intentional breaths. Each breath bringing more strength, more healing, more courage. Feel that right now. 10 more. Good, now breathe all the way in and just hold it. And as you hold it now, feel this moment of stillness. Feel this tingling in your body. Feel this sensation of being here now. Become aware of the weight of your body on your feet. Become aware of the feel of the fabric on your skin from your clothes. Be aware of the sensations of your body right now. Just in this moment, just be aware and be in this moment. Release the future, release the past. All that matters is this moment now. And slowly release and just let go. As you let go, just feel yourself already just vibrating at a higher level. And hold that intention in your mind right now. Now this next cycle of 30 breaths, the gratitude cycle, let's see how much joy you could experience if you just chose to. How much could you be thankful for? How much could you open your heart if you just chose to open that heart now? How much joy and appreciation could you allow to flood through every cell of your body if you just chose to experience unreasonable happiness now? 30 breaths. Remember, each breath bringing more joy, more gratitude. Each exhale just releasing anything that would keep you from being your highest and best self. Ready? 30 breaths. Go. Halfway there. 5 more. Breathe all the way in. And fill up your soul, your whole being with a sense of joy. Just breathe all that in right now and just feel that right now. Let that smile spread across your face now. Let yourself in this moment become aware. Become aware of the infinite magic that's available to you now. Feel that magic flowing through your body. Feel within you the sense of these infinite magic moments that you have access to. Feel your awareness, the gratitude that you have for the incredible body that you have, the miracle that it is. Fill your soul with gratitude for the unbelievable opportunities that you have today. Fill yourself with gratitude for the technology that allows us to be together. Allows this soul family to connect in a powerful and intentional way. Feel gratitude for the people in your life, the people in this tribe, the people in your family. Just feel that gratitude swell within you right now. How much gratitude could you experience? Feel that vibration flowing through you right now. Gratitude is the ultimate energy of abundance. Gratitude is the ultimate experience of feeling that all is right in the world. And gratitude is the simple awareness that there's so much magic in the world to receive. Just feel that right now. So this next cycle of 30 breaths, next cycle of the 30 breaths, we're going to be doing the vision cycle. Now in this vision cycle, I want you to begin thinking about like what it is you're choosing to call in and create. I want you to think about the future version of you, which has already manifested and created everything you want in your life. Allow yourself to imagine right now that you've been able to create and manifest your dream home and dream environment. See that you've manifested that dream income and wealth, manifested that dream body of health. Just allow yourself to just focus on that which you're choosing to manifest and call in. And the practice of manifestation is allowing ourselves to be in that energy or frequency of that which we desire to call in. This is the purpose of soul activation, to align your energy with that which you're desiring to call in. But now in this moment, you get to play into your creative parts of your brain and decide, well, what do I want? What would I like to experience? And as we go through this cycle of 30 breaths, practice experiencing it as though it's already happened. As though you've already achieved it, you've already received it, whatever that vision is, it's coming to you now. And just imagine in your mind's eye. So as you close your eyes, 30 cycles of breath, each breath raises your vibration even more. Each breath brings you even more courage and strength, more alignment. 30 breaths. Ready? Let's go. We're halfway there. For these last 10, go and slow it down, nice and slow and intentional. Two more. Last one, breathe all the way in and hold it. Hold it right now. Hold that vision as though you've already created everything that you desire. Hold that vision as though you are that person that's manifested. Align your frequency with all that you desire. And feel in this moment you are a magnet for the prosperity and the abundance that you desire and deserve. You are a magnet for these extraordinary relationships in your life. You're a magnet for confidence and power. You're a magnet for extraordinary people to flow into your life. You're a magnet right now. Feel that. And in this space, go ahead and place your hands on your heart. And allow yourself to see you clearly. See yourself as the type of person that's already been able to create and manifest an extraordinary life. See yourself as the ultimate creator of your own experience. And feel that right now. And in this moment, recognize that all that you need is already inside of you. All the abundance, all the joy, all the love, all the power, all the confidence, all the energy is already inside of you. We're going to practice this mantra being a way of declaring and reinforcing this to our subconscious mind. Simply repeat after me. All I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. And in this moment, feel this infinite connection that you have to Source, a loving Source that always provides to you everything that you need. And recognize that in terms of the answers you seek, that wisdom already exists inside of you. So go ahead and declare that with me. All the wisdom I need is within me now. All the wisdom I need is within me now. All the wisdom I need is within me now. And now in this moment, just feel that. Feel that deep truth as you simply remember who you are. As you remember the infinite and divine and eternal being that you are. And within that, feel the sense of power. The sense of power to create your life. The sense of power that you need to overcome whatever challenges or obstacles you might be facing. See those challenges and obstacles being so small compared to you as you recognize your own inner power. With your hands on your heart, go ahead and repeat after me. All the power I need is within me now. All the power I need is within me now. All the power I need is within me now. And feel yourself in this moment commanding that power to flow through your body, to flow through your system now. And in this moment, just recognize the infinite abundance that pours into your life day to day. Every breath being a symbol of the constant flow of abundance, of you being provided everything you need. All the many forms of abundance and prosperity that flow into your life, all the resources you need to be able to experience what you want. Just feel that abundance and repeat after me. All the abundance I need is within me now. All the abundance I need is within me now. All the abundance I need is within me now. And feel that. And in this moment, just have a sense for the most important form of abundance that is available to us. An abundance of love. And in this moment, we recognize that love is why we're here. Love is the most important experience that we have as humans on the earth. Love is where we find fulfillment and joy. Love is where we find purpose and meaning. Love. And so often in the past, maybe we got lost in the idea that we needed to find love outside of us. But now we realize our joy, our hearts are not dependent upon love coming to us because we are a source of love. We are the source of love. Right now, with your eyes closed, tune into your heart and feel this infinite well of love. Directly connected to Source, this infinite source of love that's overflowing like this well that just keeps pouring out more and more love. A well that doesn't need to be filled, but a well that is the source, overflowing with love to give and to share. And in this moment, just feel that love for yourself. Feel that love for others. In this moment, repeat after me. All the love I need is inside me now. All the love I need is inside me now. All the love I need is inside me now. And feel that sense of joy as you feel that love washing over you. Feel this deep awareness of the magic of your life. Have a deep awareness that this magic exists in infinite forms in your life right now. As I look at my life, I recognize that I might not be the wealthiest in terms of money, but I am the wealthiest person I know in terms of being able to savor magic moments. Because this for me is the true measure of wealth. I am a magic moment millionaire. Everyone repeat after me. I am a magic moment millionaire. I am a magic moment millionaire. I'm a magic moment millionaire. Just claim and own that, and just realize that the most important abundance that exists in the world is our ability to experience joy in what we have, joy in the experiences, and to recognize that every single moment has within it the capacity of infinite magic. Every single moment. There's not a moment that exists in your life that doesn't have the capacity for experiencing magic. So often, however, we're distracted by all of the stress and all the confusion and all the chaos and all of the illusion. We're lost in the mirage rather than experiencing the magic that's available right now. So in this moment, just choose to experience the magic that's available right now. Repeat after me. All the magic I need is within me now. All the magic I need is within me now. All the magic I need is within me now. And in this moment, I just want you to just open your eyes. And in this moment, I just want you to just take a moment as we pause, as we go through this training. I want you to pause and just feel in your heart and in your mind, like what this is all about. This game of the 7-day challenge, I want you to remember why we're really doing it. We live in a world of extraordinary change and chaos and transition. And our mission at Legendary is to help you realign and become the most powerful version of you. And to realize you're not alone. So in this moment, we invite all of you to turn on your cameras and just take a moment and celebrate all the people that are with us. I'm not going to be able to spotlight everyone, but I want you to see, as you look in the eyes of the people that are here, I want you to feel that you're not alone. I want you to feel within this tribe the strength of being around people that can help you remember. In this moment, just allow your heart, your soul to celebrate. To celebrate the other souls that are part of this journey with you. To just truly celebrate. We're in this magical journey of life. You feel how good it feels to be just around people that can help us remember. Feel the magic in this moment. So just remember how important you are. The gift that you are on this planet. The light that you are to the world. There's a word they say in Nepal. It's namaste. We were in Nepal right before COVID hit. We got to celebrate life with this group of people that were there. Go hang out with this orphans. And the word namaste simply means the light within me sees and honors the light within you, Jennifer. I see who you are, and the king that's inside of me celebrates the king that is in you, Mario. Yes. The gift that I am celebrates the divine the gift that you are, Illyria. Namaste. This ability to see each other clearly because we can see ourselves. The joyful child in me celebrates the joyful child in you, Joe. And that wise and noble leader recognizes that wise and noble leader in you. Namaste. As you look at each of these people, just silently say this word, namaste. Namaste. I see you, Rebecca. I love you. I celebrate you. The light within me celebrates all that you are. Namaste. I love you, Judith. Namaste. Just feel how beautiful it is, you know? Recognize that we don't need extra time to be able to see someone. We just need to drop our filters and allow ourselves to really just see. Let our souls see and celebrate. Namaste. Namaste. Yes. Namaste. These sacred moments of slowing down in which we're able to actually remember. Which we're actually really able to celebrate. Namaste. Namaste. So as we begin this day, let's begin it from that space of seeing and receiving and experiencing the magic that's inside of us. So I would love, just in this moment, I want to invite Tony to just take a moment and just share with you like his vision for how we can experience more of the magic. Because today we're talking about purpose. But for me, purpose is nothing more than aligning with the magic that's inside of us. Letting that magic be expressed. Learning how to listen to that soul intuition. And Tony has been a gift in my life for over a decade. As he stood by my side as I've lived my purpose and I've done my best to do my part in the world. And I've watched him do the same. So Tony, I would love to have you just share any spontaneous thoughts that come to your mind in terms of how we can experience and express more of the magic that's inside of us.
So I'm thinking back when I started my path of personal development and I was cleaning a bar. And, I took my Christmas money. I bought the Tony Robbins 21-day or 30-day program, and then I got Les Brown's program. Les is going to be on a training today. I got this program called I Believe. And there's this path that if we choose to step onto this path, we choose to get quiet enough, like push aside the noise and listen and hear. Stop trusting what everybody else thinks more than we trust what speaks to us from within. That path will lead us to the next checkpoint. That path will lead us to the next teacher or the next book or the next life experience or the next synchronistic meeting. I ran out of gas last night because they had what do you call it? There was some word, I didn't know what the word was. And so everyone kept saying it and I had no idea they were shutting the whole country down at 8 p.m. like a curfew. And so then I couldn't get gas because the military was blocking the gas station. And so then I ran out of gas and I had this interesting experience. But sometimes those experiences of, like circumstances happening and running out of gas lead to being in a different place than we would have been and having a different conversation than we would have had. And so there's this way of going through life that's a little bit more graceful towards ourselves. It's scary as hell sometimes. It's completely unknown. And people outside of us will go, whoa, what are you doing? What is that? Why are you doing it that way? But if we learn to trust that inner voice, there are these checkpoints that we're drawn to, And we don't even necessarily know why. So for those of you that some of you did the training I did yesterday, we did a money belief breakthrough. And you can go and you can watch the replay of that. But some of you have participated in the visualization exercises that I've led. And it's interesting to me because of, I probably spent a couple $100,000 going to seminars and events and trainings and things like that, in my own personal development education over the years. And I would look at each training that I would go to and I go, okay, well, this one made me this much money. So that was totally worth it. And from this one, I got this contact. So that was worth it. And this one, I learned this thing and it was worth it. But there was one event that I went to, and it was with a guy named AJ Poyden, and Gerald knows AJ because Gerald trained with AJ. Before Gerald and I knew each other, we had one of the same mentors. And it was a training on doing hypnotherapy, basically guided visualization exercises to create healing. Yeah, AJ's a gem of a human being, really a gifted healer. Well, I spent, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, some amount of money going to his event. And I was teaching real estate. I don't even think I was teaching seminars at the time. I think I was just doing real estate investing. And then eventually I taught seminars. AJ Poyden, P-U-E-D-A-N. And I would look at that one event and I go, I spent $5,000 on that. And that's the one event I really don't know that I got anything from. And I think about this now, 15 years later, and the work that lights me up and the work that you have all participated in. If you haven't, then jump in and do one of the exercises that we do. I'll do another one on Saturday when I do the workshop midday. But it's interesting because I felt so drawn to go to that event at that time in my life. It really was the only window I would have gone and done that. And it's created this 15-year extraordinarily fulfilling career path for me and healing for myself. And so it's this idea that trusting that inner voice when it nudges us to go in a certain direction, that we don't know what's around the corner. We don't know what's coming down the river. And there's this like intuition and this guidance that comes in, that when we learn to trust that and follow that, then we're ready for what's next as we move down our life path. And so my invitation as you participate, the 7-day challenge, a big piece of it is connecting with your own intuition and really cultivating and developing this muscle that you can do to trust that inner voice, especially during these times of uncertainty. So that would be my thought for today is as we do this breathing exercise, as we get into this peak state, begin to cultivate a relationship with you, with your inner voice, and trust that guidance and that wisdom to nudge you in the direction that's going to help you in your life to take a path that's more satisfying. Yeah. That's my message for the day.
Thank you so much, Tony. And for everyone here, let me ask this question. How many of you know for certain what your purpose is? Chime in the chat below. Thank you. Okay. How many of you aren't quite certain what your purpose is? Just chime in the chat below and say me if you're not quite certain what your purpose is. There's this, let me ask this question. How many of you know for certain that you are here for a purpose, that your life has a very, very important mission or purpose behind it? You feel in your heart that there's something bigger for why you're here, right? Yeah, of course. And I'm looking through, your faces right now. And for those of you that don't have your camera on, love to see your face as I'm looking through here. But as I'm looking at you, I feel and I have this deep sense of your purpose. And I know for me that there's some times where I get stressed and overwhelmed, what is my purpose? And I feel like I need to be on this quest where I'm hunting for my purpose. I'm out in the wilderness, where is my purpose? And I'm expecting to find this magical manifestation or I have this heavenly divine guide show come down as an angel. Woo! behold, Gerald, here is your purpose. You know, we want those divine moments of clarity. But what I've discovered is the journey of purpose, it's an unfolding of just listening and pursuing the magic that is being called from us. You know, there's something that I've discovered, which is this this paradigm of purpose. And I'm going to share this with you real quick, because I feel like there's three core things that do unite us in our purpose. And I believe our purpose might change and might evolve, but there's three core things that I want you to think about. This first aspect of your purpose, this is what we say, what brings you joy. Your passion and your purpose are aligned. Like there's this principle, like we like the fundamental most important thing for us to do as human beings is to experience joy. The greatest thing you can do for the planet is to raise your own vibration. Men are that they might have joy. Like there's this idea that joy is the ultimate way that we can live. So I'm going to ask you this question. What are some things that bring you joy? Just chime in the chat below. This has nothing to do with you making money right now, but chime in the chat below. What are some things that bring you joy? What are those things that you're just passionate about, that you just enjoy doing, that lift your soul? So for me, I love traveling. I love going to exotic places. I love exploring. I love doing, personal development work and workshops. I love being able to spend time in nature. I love meditating. So just tune in. Like, what are those things that bring you joy? I love it. So we got building things, playing with my dog, being in nature, rock climbing, travel, connecting with others, doing facials, energy work, sex. Yes. Great deep conversations. I love. So look at this. Like, so when we are doing those things that bring our soul joy, that's when our vibration is highest on the planet. That is how we know that we're in the alignment with our purpose. Now, there's another aspect. This other aspect is what causes us to grow. What makes you feel most alive is when we're growing and stretching. So I want you to think about this. What are those things that you're passionate about learning about? What are those areas in your life that you're wanting to grow? So for instance, for me, I love studying about the mind. I love learning about how to reach my potential. I want you to think about this. Like if you could go to Barnes and Noble and pick out any book just to study it, just because you were fascinated, what books would you get? Like I'm going to show you what my bookshelf looks like. I've got Inner Size, Super Brain, Man's Search for Meaning, The Millionaire Messenger, Building a Story Brand, Tony Robbins. I've got Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. I got Brainfluence, Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself, The Wisdom of the End. Like this is what I love reading, just because I love learning about this. You love studying. What are those things you love doing that make you stretch? Yeah, and so tune into that, because that is, we call it a clue. We call it a clue. These are all things that help you know when you're in alignment with your soul purpose. And then the third aspect of your purpose is your purpose is not here for yourself. It's here so that you can serve and empower other people. Your purpose will make it so that you align your gifts, your talents, your magic, and make a difference for other people. So this place in which all of those align This is your purpose zone. Does this make sense? This is a place where your purpose all comes together, and it's how we share the greatest magic who we are with the world. So what are those things that bring you joy, that cause you to grow and help you serve humanity and serve the planet? Where all three of those are aligned, that's our highest and best purpose. And I'm having some weird Zoom issues, just a second. So can you hear me? Having some weird issues. Okay, got it. All right, so our mission is to keep listening to the universe and to keep like building this awareness in our life of when these three aspects are in alignment. When we feel like we're lit up and we're in a space of joy, that's how we know when we're in our purpose. When we are learning and growing and becoming better, that's how we know we're in our purpose. When we are making a difference in other people's lives, that's how we know when we're in our purpose. Now, I want to emphasize that you don't need to be making money doing it in order for you to live your purpose. You can live your purpose when you're with your kids, right? If I'm with my kids and I'm having fun and I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm helping them become better, am I living my purpose? Absolutely, 100%. You could be with your church community, or you could be with your other organizations that you love, and you're doing it just because you're having joy, you're making a difference, yes, and you're really supporting each other in that. I mean, and you're growing. So that is the essence of living your purpose. And who would like to make money while living your purpose? How many of you are all for that game? So this is for me the game that I've tried to hack, because I used to be a real estate investor. I can tell you that was not my purpose. It didn't bring me joy. It did cause me to grow. I might have helped some people, but it did not light me up. For other people, it is their purpose. For me, it wasn't. But I was doing it because I had the illusion in my mind that I needed to make a lot of money so that I could then live my purpose. And one of the greatest things that ever happened to me was I went through a devastating bankruptcy and foreclosure when the real estate market crashed in 2008. I say it was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because it helped me to make a decision that says, I'm going to find a way to live my purpose and make money doing what I love. And so I've been able to spend the last 11, 12 years doing exactly what I would do. Even if I wasn't making any money, I would be doing workshops and I would be training and I'd be hanging out with inspired people. I'd be learning about these principles about manifestation and creation. I'd be, spending time traveling the world and doing these exotic retreats. Like, that's what I love doing. And the fact that I get paid really, really well for it is a beautiful gift. And so that's one of our missions within the tribe, is helping you identify how to take that purpose that's inside of you and to get paid for it. Now, for today, we're not going to dig too deeply into the process of getting paid, but the translation is simply this. This is what you need to remember. When you find something that brings you joy, when you find something that causes you to grow, and when you find something that is making a difference on the planet for other people, then the question is, what is the product or service that allows you to solve problems for other people? What can you create using the magic that is you? Your unique magic. What can you do to create value in someone else's life? Because all money is, it's just a value exchange. When you create value, when you solve someone else's problem, then you can be paid for creating that value for them. And so the whole game is figuring out, okay, how do I take that magic that is me? Those things that I'm passionate about growing, those things that bring me joy, those things that, help me to serve other people. How do I actually translate it into a product or service that the world wants, that people want? And so this afternoon, Les is going to be training on that and teaching you about how to share your voice. But there's lots of different ways. There's millions of ways to make money. But I'm just going to invite you to just tune into like, what are those problems that you can solve? I want to share with you something that's important. Is like, it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, there's ways that you can contribute to other people. So I want to brag about my little 11-year-old boy right now, because this kid is like a budding entrepreneur. And for him, this last week, he was like, Dad, I want to make some money. I'm like, okay, all right. So what do you want to do? It's just like, Dad, I want to design some t-shirts. I'm like, okay. He was like, can I design some t-shirts for Legendary? I'm like, sure, that's a great idea. And I love that he was using like his like little creative mind to look for ways that he could add value and make a difference. And I'm like, I love that idea. And so we brainstormed a couple ideas. Can I show you guys what he created? And you guys can go here, but we created this website just called legendaryswagstore.com. legendaryswagstore.com. I'm just going to show you this. I was so proud of him though, because he was like, he wasn't asking me to give him money. He was asking how he could create something that would add value. You know, free money doesn't do anything. Like, I would never give my kids an allowance just for being alive. I've wanted them to learn ever since they were young. It's just like, hey, if you want to make money, you can do something that serves the other people. You can clean my house, you can mow the lawn, you can do all these things, but as long as it's giving value, then do that. So this is the store that he created. Check this out. And he's been texting me every day since Monday. Dad, have you told the people about the store yet? Dad, have you told the people about the t-shirts? Dad, have you? Like, I love that he's like really persistent. So anyways, here are the swag that he's created. Check this out. There's like these cool, just Legendary shirts, this cool pullover hoodie. There's these shirts that say, I am Legendary. So just go to legendaryswagstore.com. It's super easy to order. Even phone case. I just ordered my own phone case using this Legendary lion right here. And then this one is like one of my favorites. This is another shirt that I just ordered, which is, I'm a magic moment millionaire, which is one of the phrases that we say within Legendary. So yeah, once again, the link is, I'm posting in the chat below. But it's just legendaryswagstore.com. And for anyone that orders, my son will be so unbelievably happy. He is like I said, he's been texting me every day. But this is just an example. Like, I want you to think about how this works when you show up and you solve, you know, problems or give someone something that they want, something that helps them in their life. Then, you know, there's an opportunity to get, you know, paid for doing that. So anyways, legendaryswagstore.com. Please text me and let me know if you've ordered something. I would love to personally thank you. And yeah, have my son thank you as well. But anyways, this journey of being a purpose-driven entrepreneur, this is what Legendary is all about. This is what the tribe's all about. This is what the event next week is all about. How to take that magic that's inside of you and know how to offer it to the world, in which you get to live your purpose every single day. Because here's what I know. I want you to remember this. Yeah, thank you, Sherry, for ordering that. Yeah, my son is, he's got his own YouTube channel too. So if you search up Peter Rogers, he's got a lot of like really funny videos that he posts. I'm like really impressed. Another thing, sometimes I'll hire him to edit videos for me. He's like really outstanding. But I want you to remember this. It's like the moment you start living your purpose and making money, doing what you love, is the moment you stop working. I feel like I haven't worked in 10 years. I'm not saying that sometimes it doesn't take a ton of energy to create what we're creating, but energy is different than work for me. It's work if I'm sitting in front of a spreadsheet trying to do taxes, right? That's work for me. But for someone else, it's play. So the goal is to find where you can, where you play, where others work, you know, what's fun and inspiring for you. So what we're going to do right now is it's time to break into
Gerald,
yeah.
I have one request. I don't know if you can do this, but it goes right along with what you're saying. The song Glorious that was done by the One Children's Choir that I came across, it's a song by David Archuleta, and it talks all about how we have these different, we all have a different part to play in the symphony. And I was just wondering, it's like a 2-minute song, if you could pull that up and play that before we break into our groups, because it just is, I was thinking about this yesterday and about purpose, and it's so inspiring to me.
All right. And so it shall be done. And so it shall be done. All right, hang on just a second. All right. I'm going to share this video real quick. And as you watch this video, I want you to think about everyone in the tribe. I want you to think about all the people that are here as part of this tribe, and how we all have our part within this tribe. We all have our part within the world. And when we're all playing that part, when we're all sharing that gift, that's where the great symphony of life happens. So let me see if I can share this real quick. Okay, hang on. The computer is a little bit slow right now. All right.
Can't see the places where you belong, but you will find that there is a purpose in there within you all along. When you're near it, you can all hear it. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies. Each one of us, oh, is glorious. You will know how to let it ring out as you discover who you are. Those around you start to wake up to the sounds that are in their hearts. So amazing what we're all creating. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies. Each one of us, oh, is glorious.
It stopped.
My whole computer just crashed. All
What are
right,
you
so
like?
apparently it was.
What are you living in the jungle on an island or something? Like, what's going on?
No, it's so funny. Like my whole
What's wrong with
computer.
your
just,
internet? Come on, Gerald.
It wasn't my internet. My whole computer. Like the vibration that you guys were putting out was so intense and so incredible that it shut down my whole computer. But anyways, that's the message from today. You are glorious. You have a purpose. You have a mission. So step up and live it. So right now we're going to be breaking into small groups. Tony, are you able to set people up in small groups?
I don't trust my technology. I'm a bit
my
worried
computer's.
that I might have to lose everyone if I do that.
Yeah,
I
my
know I just
computer's
mocked you for your internet. My internet really actually does have problems.
That is so funny.
I
All right, I am.
My internet's been so spotty to mock you just a little bit.
I'm logging back on my other computer.
Thanks for your patience, everybody, with technology. It's really fun when it works. Amazing.
Yeah, it's always an exciting adventure.
Well, and I love that song. And the reason why I wanted you to play it, and hopefully everybody heard it enough to get this out of it, is just that we do all have a piece. And sometimes we make things wrong, and even within ourselves or other people, like, why don't I love nature more? Or, you know, why can't I be better at technology? Or why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Instead of thinking of the things you can't do or the things that you aren't good at, honoring in yourself what you are good at, finding those things within you, and then discovering what other people are good at and using that to create the symphony in your life. You know, for me, I realized that I don't enjoy bookkeeping. I don't enjoy doing taxes. And so I found somebody who loves doing taxes, loves doing bookkeeping. Of course, there's an exchange of money there, but I used her to create this ability for me to run my business seamlessly and smoothly, in order to create the symphony where I can show up and help other people. Or, you know, so I'm just curious, chime in the chat below. What is it that you love to do? What are you passionate about? What is that thing that for you creates that excitement? So just chime in the chat below. What is it? What is it that you love to do? I want to see some of these. For me, I'm passionate about getting groups of people together. I love connecting people. That is my passion. Okay. Yeah. Tara, help people heal. Anna, learning. Kevin, you're working on it. That's fine. Kevin, I love that you're working on it. Chris loves to build products. Roxanne loves to be a nurse. Jennifer loves supporting others, peace, helping people find their identity, helping people and sharing with them, encouraging others. I love that. I love encouraging others, Jennifer. I mean, which one of us doesn't need encouragement at times? Building software. Chris, again, building software. That's not something that I love to do, but if I want to build some software, I'm going to reach out to Chris because that's his thing that he loves to do. Yeah, connecting, giving other people possibility. You know, Mario, it's interesting. Early on in my career, I was identified as I became an influencer. I had some of my mentors and coaches say, well, you're a fabulous connector, but you can't really monetize from that. You know, you're fabulous at connecting people, but you're never going to be able to make a career or business out of that. And I thought, you know what? I love connecting people. I'm going to find a way to do this. And I think I've shared this with you, but last year and the year before, over 70% of the income from my business came from referral commissions. And so what that meant was I would go out and I'm meeting people all the time, and I would meet people and I would hear that they had certain needs. And I knew I didn't have the capacity to fill those needs, or I didn't have the want. That wasn't my passion to do what they were needing, but I knew somebody who was really good at it. I knew somebody who had the capacity to be able to help them. And so I connected those two people. Now, as I started connecting people, I started asking the people who I was connecting them with, you know, the people that were offering the product or services, I said, you know, could I get an affiliate commission if I refer people to you? And they said, absolutely, we'd love to do that. And I found a way to make this a win-win situation. So the people that were getting new clients were super happy because they were getting new clients. The people that were getting solutions to their problem were really happy because I was creating for them, providing them for a way to get a solution. And of course, I was happy because I was doing what I loved. I was connecting people. Another way that I found to make a business out of this is running masterminds, connecting people, running different events. I just got done doing a goddess retreat last weekend, and it was a beautiful experience where I was able to get together with other amazing women, and we were all able to learn and grow from each other. And that is my passion, is being able to connect people. So find a way. If you're thinking right now, well, I really enjoy connecting with people, or I really enjoy helping people, I really enjoy supporting people, but there's no way to make that into a business, there's no way to make a living out of it, I would say that that's BS. That's your belief system. So find a new belief system. Find a belief system that says to you, I can do what I love to do, and I can make this sustainable. I can make an impact in the world, and I can create a life that I want from doing what I love and from helping other people. So chime in the chat below if you just had a breakthrough. Just write down breakthrough. You just had a breakthrough. You broke through your belief system. Renee says, yes. Break through your belief system. Do what you love to do. Yes.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Love you guys.
All right. So keep playing full out. Today, we're going to be breaking into small groups. In these small groups, share where you're from, your name, and then share your biggest breakthrough that you had around your purpose. You have about 15 minutes. We are not going to be coming back into this room. So after your group is done, just say goodbye and go create an extraordinary day. And we'll see you back at noon at Legendary Zoom for your for Les Brown. And spread the word. Let's create as many people there for him as possible. And just enjoy your small groups. Go make some new friends, and we'll see you soon.